Yo, what's up guys? It's Midnight and welcome back to another video. I would have loved to make a more positive video today. I would have loved to just, make a progression like I usually did. Maybe do the full bring prog and, get full bring, get twin souls, be done with the prog, and then, rinse and repeat, do whatever clans and, full brings they release in like the next couple months and then make progressions. Unfortunately, when the game is so bugged, you can't even progress. I can't even do that. In this video, I kind of wanted to just talk about everything really wrong with this release and like what they should have done instead. So number one, before the game even released, they had 8 months. What they got done genuinely feels like they could have only done it in like a month and a half. Maybe that's just me though. I know nothing about developing games. I don't make games. I have none of my own game credits. I don't know what goes on behind the scenes. So they released one new race. Okay, one new race. And then they released a new dimension that, doesn't work half of the time. Okay, fine. So that have really taken 8 months. What else were they doing behind the scenes besides bug testing and balancing? Oh, I'm sorry, actually not bug testing because, from what I heard, apparently Cetro didn't let the testers do anything and he gatekept a lot of information and didn't let them test. In the past, I've only said that, the testers just stood in KT and aura farmed and fought each other in KT, which is my bad because I honestly didn't know that they actually couldn't test because Cetro didn't let them test. But like, Cetro, why would you not let them like test? Everything was buggy for like the first 2 hours of the release and you couldn't do anything besides go to KT and like go to your home places. Also, the top bar on the top left of the screen didn't work for like a majority of that night. So, if you wanted to change your settings or your keybinds or whatever, you couldn't do that. I'm pretty sure even now it's not happening for me, but even now there's still bugs that go on with the top left settings bar of the screen where like half of the time you can click it, half of the time you can't. It's stupid, bro. I don't even know how that even happens. So yeah, okay, so type soul releases with buggy HUD. Now to be honest, I only wanted type soul back so I could play clan wars and soul wars and all the new modes and just farm ranked because I have my builds that I want to. Sure, type soul didn't get rid of any builds, but they didn't really do anything else either to promise us anything good. Now, okay, I talked about the 2 hours of release. After those 2 hours I went to bed and I wanted to play more in the morning. I also wanted to play ranked before I went to bed, but apparently I heard matchmaking was broken and I saw the queue. It was like 3,000 people. So I already knew, I'm not going to be able to play ranked tonight. Let me just, go to bed and wake up tomorrow. So I wake up tomorrow. Ranked is still broken. Full bring is still broken. Everything is broken. And what I mean by full bring being broken is that you can't get past stage 3 because apparently I haven't even done my own full bringer prog. So I'm just going off of word of mouth and like people that have also done full bringer prog that told me about it. Apparently you can't even, well, for number one, also since release in the morning, like even in the morning, raids were broken. You really couldn't even do your stage 3 of a full bringer prog. Not only that, but apparently the actual place you need to go to get full bring stage 3 done and get your twin souls is broken. My question is, how do you like break already existing features that were working before? Speaking of breaking already existing features, these are some of the features that were actually broken. Number one, my biggest one is the server list. The server list, when you type in words, it doesn't even type in anything. It doesn't give you a new search. Nothing changes. In the settings, I have to keep muting the music over and over and over and over every time I join server. Actually, I think they just fixed that. Never mind. Okay, I actually scratched that. So I just checked changelog. The issues I was just talking about were actually fixed now. So hey, you guys did a good thing. I'm proud. Anyways, besides that, the only reason I didn't want to do a full bring prog was because there's just nothing for full bringers. They don't have a second mode. They don't have skill boxes for full bringer keto. They don't have any special moves. They're not even able to get mode. The only people I've actually seen with full bringer twin souls mode was Tana, and the only way he got it was getting boosted by devs or like mods to give him the modes to just showcase them, when the only way so far we know for fullbringers to get their twin souls is to just not have it and then watch Tana's video. Is kind of crazy. It's not even his fault too. It's not even Tana's fault either. It's just the mods just not letting us get our twin souls for whatever reason. I'm saying R like I did a fullbringer prog. My ass did not do a fullbringer prog. Full brings in the game right now, they look really good. I like Book of the End. I like Time Tells No Lies. I like Chad's full bring. My only suggestion for actual full brings is to add Orihime. That'd be pretty cool. I want to see that in game. Right, with that out the way, I think I got to start talking about Hell now, because like holy hell was such a mistake. So number one, okay, you go to KT, you do the little maze, and then you clear the NPC before Hell. Albeit, that's cool. Good stuff there. And then you go to Hell, and then you get the Hellverse quest. 120 mob kills. 120 mob kills. Should I say it one more time? 120 mob kills. You can see the inside of my head. Do you know what's not going on in the inside of my head? Type soul. I don't want to think about this game right now. So yeah, basically the entire thing with Hell is just going down there and killing 120 mobs and then getting 20 elite grade grips. And for almost an entire day, the entire mob spawning was bugged. So once the mob spawned, like once, they were gone forever. You had to either kill people for the second part of that quest, which is just, you know, getting the like 20 kills, I think. I haven't even done the quest because I know it's gonna be hell and I don't even feel like going for it, to be honest. I'm fine enough with my balance full, bro. Y'all can keep it. Oh my god, I got an eyes reroll. No way. Oh yeah, also unrelated, but AFK World just sucks so bad right now. Like I haven't even gotten one good thing. And I've been on 2 accounts for like 10 hours, just nothing. The most I've gotten was the eye reroll. Like, are we serious? Anyway, so yeah, not only did they break the spawns for hell mobs, they did it again somehow, and they had to break it again. Like I'm just asking how. So yeah, the only way to get this Hellverse quest done is to go down in hell with like 6 or 7 people. The only way to clear this quest is to just go down in hell with a large group of people. And God forbid you use speed or kendo, because these mobs have hyper armor, anti-stun. They have everything in the game to make them annoying. So you have to all switch to keto. You have to all kill these mobs. And half of the time you don't even get credit. The system for credit isn't based on you hit the mob once or twice and then you get credit. It's actually percent. I think you need to get like 10% or 20% to actually have credit. I watch Vert do the whole thing. I don't know how many times he may have not gotten credit because he just didn't do enough damage, because he had a group of like 9 people also killing the mobs with him. On top of that, you have to deal with gankers and stream snipers, because, you know, he was streaming and people like killing people in hell because of the live system. I should have explained that right. So basically in hell, you have 3 lives and you need to kill these hell mobs to get a life back, and you need to kill people to also get lives back. This wouldn't be too much of an issue, but like I said, you know, people chill in hell with groups of 9 or 10 people. So half of the time you're also getting ganked by people that want to get kills because they just like being annoying. This is type soul. What did you expect? Yeah, on top of having to deal with 120 mob kills, you also have to deal with players and other people and ganks, which, you know, PvE in Type Soul doesn't really abode too well, you know? The most toxic game that made the infamous Q word. How is the hate in your game so legendary? You make a new slur. So yeah, let's say you get all 120 mob kills and 20 elite grips. I'm pretty sure you have to do all of this without dying. I could be insanely wrong, but I think you have to do all of that without dying. Once you do that without dying, you go all the way up a big ass staircase. I'll let Vert explain it.
So yeah, you have to basically keep on coming up here, and you have to run all the way up there, run all the way up there. Like, you know, I'm gonna just record it and speed it up by like 4 times, so you know, yeah, like holy, this game, holy fuck, this game, like, these guys are dumb, bro. Like, I know, like, if you might slow down the volume of the video to hear me speaking here, because I know we don't hear it is 4 times speed, so some people may speed it down. So actually, what I'm saying, hash out to you guys, hello. But yeah, bro, you guys are stupid. They're actually stupid. I'm convinced they don't think people make up this action, bro. Because you know, just make it so you have to 120 your bosses. You don't need bosses. 120 them. To do stage 1. So yeah, stage 1 is like the same people that thought it was a bad idea to do 100 raids, they were high, which is a good thing. Maybe they know that, and then they decided to make it 120 these guys. And from that, you get another option. You can either do 100 NPCs, or you can do 40 raids, which happen once every hour. They happen once every hour, once every half an hour. So you have to spend 20 hours, 40 hours, 20 hours. Don't do it. 24 hours. Just raids. 5 raids in your head. Like, this might be the worst update inside. And almost at the base, so I'm gonna go to some basic seconds. Actually slowing down the video. So like, you know, I don't think you'll understand you, but these guys are so dumb. Alright, okay, now we're at the stairs. You have to climb up these stairs. The stairs aren't too bad. What the problem is, yeah, the devs decided to add about 4 different NPC spawns on these flipping stairs, bro. By the way, this game has jump fatigue when you're in combat, which means the more times you jump, the slower you jump. I can't even jump right now. Like, you can jump like 4 times, then you can't jump. You can hear me spamming space. So yeah, they've got jump fatigue on these. Your jumps also, you know, shorter as well. Like you have a less high jump, and you have to keep on jumping up these steps. Why the fuck would they add these NPCs here? Nobody's trying to kill these NPCs on the way here. While you're in combat for 80 seconds, by the way. We're not even halfway up the stairs. Like the boss is still halfway up. We're almost there now. I'd say we're like 3/4 of the way there now. Have to keep on jumping with jump fatigue. Amazing game design, by the way. Nobody's fucking killing these NPCs, bro. Anyways, you want to keep on coming up here, and the boss is right up here now. Okay, like we're almost there. Like the boss is there. We have to go up these stairs as well. Yeah, another set of stairs. Yes. Oh, wait. There's another set of stairs. Okay, I'm just gonna cut to when I get there. Oh, you wouldn't believe me when I say this, yeah? But I've gone up the other set of stairs, and there's another set of stairs, bro. Oh my god. You wouldn't believe it. Another set. But at least the boss is up here now.
You get that done, and then you go fight the boss. The boss takes your mode, forces you to pop it, so you can't pop it again, and you go on cooldown. He forces you to pop it. He steals it from you because he's a dirty Quincy, and then you're forced to fight an anti-stun hyper armor boss pretty much without any crutch at all. You're just forced to do it. I'm pretty sure you can have like 1 or 2 people to help you with the boss fight, but they also have to be very good. They have to not hit you while you're fighting the boss. They have to also not die, because I'm pretty sure it's impossible to do it alone, in the sense that you don't have any help with you. And then I'm also pretty sure that he pops vol standing. So he pops mode in a fight that you don't have mode. I'm pretty sure everybody wants to deal with this right now. In the very rare chance that you kill that boss, you get taken down to layer 2. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong game. You get taken down to ring 2. I'm pretty sure there's no more puzzles, but it's just straight boss fights from here on out. So you have to fight another boss. Let's say you don't want to do the boss right now. Let's say you want to take a break because you just spent like 4 hours doing the ring 1 boss. So you leave the game, you come back in the game, and you want to go to hell. Oh, too bad. You're teleported to your birthplace. I watched this happen to Vert live. He left the game for a second. He was streaming, by the way. His cat crashes Wi-Fi to reset something or whatever. He comes back in the game. He was in ring 2, by the way, and now he's in Hueco Mundo. So leaving the game in ring 2 or ring 1 or whatever just brings you back to where you were born. Now Vert has to fight that boss again. Now Vert has to, in the rare off chance that he actually wins, Vert has to struggle through that boss and then go back to ring 2 again. Who wants to do that? So yeah, understandably Vert got off the game and then stopped the streaming, which I can't blame him. If that happened to me, I do way worse. Setup's getting turned to this. And yeah, also speaking of those rings, you can see what people on the Roblox website have those badges to go to ring 1, ring 2, and ring 3. The only people, 31,000 have the ring 1 badge, 6.4 thousand have the ring 2 badge, and only 4,000 have the ring 3 badge. And also, I forgot to make my point here that 200k players were on this game in its prime peak time after its release. So the fact that only 6,000 have even gone to ring 2, let alone the 3,000 that actually made it to ring 3, is kind of crazy. How is your game that content locked? Oh yeah, and speaking of losing all your progress to ring 2, I heard from other people that re-rolling your Shikai and stuff like that completely resets your progress. So, you know, just in case you want to do stuff before you go to hell, make sure you have the Shikai you actually want, or the Shrift you actually want, or the Res you actually want, because once you go in hell, once you get that progress, there's no going back. You're gonna lose everything if you try to switch something. Now, my biggest gripe is that there's no progress saving until you get to the library, which is the 4th ring of hell, I believe. So ring 3 might have something very difficult that you might not want to deal with. You also can't re-roll your Shikai there. You need to wait till you get to the library, which I believe is ring 4, until you have a comfortable area to stop progressing. How do you not like torture? Now, true Shikai, Shrift, and Partial are all locked behind getting to ring 3. So, you know, I find it pretty cool that once you hit ring 3, you just immediately get true Shrift, Shikai, and your Partial, which is pretty cool. The problem is there's just so much difficulty and bugs and stuff stopping you from playing the game that it doesn't even become fun anymore. Like, I feel like the content doesn't even matter if the game doesn't let you play the content. You feel me? Anyways, I just wanted to make a quick video. I don't want to rant for too long, because I actually like typesoul too. I like this update. This update would have been really good if they just fixed everything, fixed all the bugs, released a working game. You feel me? Etc. No hate. I like typesoul. I just don't like when the game's this buggy. Yeah, anyway, you know, that's enough from me. Thank you guys for making it all the way to the end of this video. Let me know what else I should talk about on typesoul, because I want to do more videos on this game. I don't want to just do my old bot progressions I used to do back in the day. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Have a nice day, night, wherever you are. Bye-bye.